So tonight is going to be celebrities. Um, hey Ashley Grace Tarot. It's going to be celebrities tonight because someone went to one of my old videos. Oh wait. When your predictions come to pass, do you feel gratified like this is the right career for you? So, it's not, so yes, I do feel great. And I was just going to tell you guys that somebody went to one of my first videos about Rihanna and she was like, oh my God, girl, you got it right. She announced her pregnancy. And I was doing readings today, and even Robin, she told me that happened. I was doing readings today. I didn't know. So whenever my predictions come to pass, I do. It's not that it tells me that yes, this is the right path. It's more like I get an ego boost. I get an ego boost. The thing that makes me so I'm pretty self-centered, and I think people should be self-centered, especially when it comes to what they do for a living. So I feel like if what you're doing energizes you, it's fine. It's for you. So like I was saying, I think people should be self-centered when it comes to their profession, what they want to do. So like these lives, if I didn't enjoy them, I wouldn't do them. and if I didn't like reading for people, I wouldn't do it. For me, it's all about what you like, because if you're going to be doing something for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, sometimes 7 days for me, you may as well like it. So what actually makes me happy, and people have been doing this more often lately, is when I do personal readings, and sometimes when I give people a personal reading, they're like, oh, I don't know, that doesn't sound right. I'm like, it'll make sense later on, and then they'll come to me maybe 2 months later, or in a recent case, someone came back to me 7 years later and told me that what I said was the truth. That makes me feel good. I like that. My actual favorite testimonial, I guess, was because I do this reading called Future Partner, and I wasn't that confident about it because I like it when people ask, VAT. I like it when people ask specific questions because then there's something real to grab onto. But then when people ask for something in the future, like with Future Partner, it's basically giving the personality and the energy of a future relationship, your next one coming. Or some people like want to know about their future husband. So that's like really way in the air. And what a lot of people don't realize is that there are certain things that are fated to happen, but everything else, it all depends on us. So like say I went to a reader and they told me, oh yeah, in 2 months you're going to meet the guy that you're going to marry. But then before the 2 months are over with, I decide to move to France or whatever. So then, the energies change. I made a change in myself, therefore what I said, what I was told 2 months ago no longer applies. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't have that much confidence in that Future Partner reading. But I did one for somebody back in October, and I told her this guy's going to be a Scorpio, and I said that he may be a little bit possessive, like there may be some rocky stuff going on, like he has a traumatic past, blah blah blah. And I try to give timing. I don't like it, but I do try because people want to know. And I told her this isn't giving me an exact timing, but it feels like this guy is closer to you than not. You're gonna meet him before the end of the year. And she came back in December and she said, I met the guy. She told me his name. He's a Scorpio. We met December 15th. So stuff like that, I'm just like, oh my gosh, that really was true. I mean, because sometimes I do readings, especially on celebrities, and I don't believe it. But then if it happens, it's like, okay, I guess that was it then. New moon energies, because I feel like, oh, thank you, Ashley. I feel like, what do you call it? January wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. So let's see, what does February hold? I think some people will still be dealing with some confidence issues. So I think a lot of the people who watch the lives, but who are also on my channel. Oh, hi Kamisha, thank you. A lot of the people who watch the lives, and even those who just are on my posts, like a lot of you guys are just creative, and I feel like so here's a new moon card for you guys. New moon in Aries, and it's saying that whatever thing that you're planning, for a lot of you is going to be creative. It's time for you to get started on it. And new moon time, or maybe the day after the new moon, is a great time to start something new, or if you don't have anything new, to just start a new phase of whatever you're working on. But I think still that some of you guys, excuse me, with this particular project, it could be work, it could be some creative thing you want to do, like maybe you guys, someone wants to learn how to paint or write or whatever, or it could be a relationship you're interested in. Like some of you guys still have confidence problems. Well, I shouldn't say problems, but just like a little bit of insecurity. And it looks like the spirits, they really want you guys to know that you're fine as you are. You don't really have to change yourself, you know? And if you need to have a tough conversation with somebody, because I think some people may be in like a no contact situation. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a friend or a family member that you're no longer speaking to. I feel like you're going to hear from this person again, or maybe you will reach out to this person, but you're going to have like an in-depth conversation with them. And for people in that situation, the spirits want you to like not necessarily forgive. Like you don't have to forgive, but they want you to hear this person. They want you to understand what this person is going through, because there were things happening with this person that you didn't know about. So it's almost like they want you to put your pride aside and to just listen and look at the bigger picture. So that's that. And then let's look at really quick stuff. Something really quick. I'll just draw 4 of these quick fortunes. People watching and people who will watch later on. Ha! Funny. So whoever wants to change, whoever wants to relocate, I actually think that there's maybe like 1 or 2 of you. Hi, Phoenix Rising. 1 or 2 of you who want to relocate. It's going to go well. But I think, unfortunately, this doesn't have to do with anyone watching. But unfortunately, there may be like a natural disaster happening soon. I don't know why they told me that. But I think there's going to be like a natural disaster happening soon. It's not hurricane season, but it's something like that. Hi, Julie. All right, so let's get into the celebrity stuff. First, let's look at Toni and Birdman. Like, why was that a thing? Okay. I'm looking at a picture of them right now, and they look so mismatched. Okay, so let's see. Wow. Apparently, what a horrible relationship. These cards are horrible. Oh my gosh. I kind of, okay, so let me ask. my goodness. That was a freaking PR relationship. 100%. 100. Oh, shoot. Sorry. That was a PR relationship. So at first I asked how was Toni in this relationship? Dissatisfied. 100% dissatisfied. Completely dissatisfied. And this is the card of someone who's just disappointed, who just didn't like what they were offered. It didn't live up to their expectations. And then you have the death here as well as the moon. So it's like whatever was happening in that relationship, the public did not get the full truth about it. And then on his side, I asked him how was he in this relationship. He had a bunch of other women. Like a bunch of other women. You know, I mean, the Lover's card is here, so that's great. Then you have the Devil here, so that's like a little bit of narcissism, but it's also, you know, having a good time. And then in the middle is this Three of Swords. So I think it was a pure relationship, and I'll show you why. But even if it was real, he was cheating all the time. Well, cheating. If it was real, but I think it wasn't. It was PR. He couldn't really keep up appearances. He had women everywhere. And I asked them. So I'm looking at a picture of them right now. I asked them what was the energy of the relationship when things were good. Queen of Swords. They no feelings here. And I mean, I don't know if they're friends, but I feel like so Birdman was having a lot of sex and Toni was just like, stay the fuck away from me. So there wasn't really like love here. There wasn't love here. There weren't pleasant feelings. And when I asked, was this a PR relationship? Look at this. This is the card of work for me, and this is the card of a contract. It was a work contract. That's what it was. Huh. So that was not a relationship. I can ask her how she feels about him now. Cause even the photo that I'm looking at right now, they don't even, it's a mismatch. How does she feel about him now? About Birdman. Isn't his other name Baby? I feel like even though it was a contract and they were supposed to have an image together, he dogged her out. No, so it's a funny thing, Robin, that you say disgusted, because as I was asking the question, like I kind of got this like throw up feeling in my throat, and the first card I have is this: they don't get along. So if they were friends before, they're not friends now. They're not friends now, and I kind of feel like he messed with her self-esteem. He messed with her self-esteem, and she's happy to be out of that contract. I'm gonna say it. It was a contract. I don't know why she wanted to be. You know, I'll ask. So whatever reasons, hi Amla. Whatever reasons she entered that PR relationship, I feel like she didn't get much out of it. Okay, so Toni, why did you enter that PR relationship? I don't know why. It's almost like she thought that she really thought that it would be positive for her. She thought that it would get the people talking. What a mistake. She thought, wow, wow. She thought it would get the people talking. And I think she also wanted to reach the younger crowd. Like, why Birdman? You know, like maybe Drake or something. She thought it would get the people talking. It would change the direction of her career. And she wanted to reach the younger people. Wow, that was a mistake. That was a mistake, because I've been seeing this card at the bottom of the deck as I'm asking questions about this. It was a total mistake. And if they were friends before this, they're not friends now. They're not. Yeah, get people talking for the wrong reasons. Yeah, you know, like Toni, she's a legend. Just release good music. That's it. And you know, sometimes I think what a lot of these celebrities refuse to accept, especially Madonna, is that, you know, every celebrity has their time in the sun. And if you were good enough while you were popular, people will always remember you. You may not have the same publicity, you may not have the same sales, but you're going to have a dedicated fan base. So why do all this extra stuff? Anyway. So that's about them. And then next, her and Babyface. Let's see. Because I think in the last live, you guys asked if he's gonna try to go after her. I think you said that she moved to New York, or she was buying a house in New York, and you wanted to know what was gonna happen between she and Babyface. Actually, let me cleanse this really quickly, because Birdman's energy is gross. It is disgusting. Okay, so what's that girlfriend of his? Rika? I see her in these cards. So here's the thing. So the same way, well, it's not exactly the same. Babyface is defensive. I actually feel like they're talking right now, because it's showing me that Babyface is defensive, and that Toni, it's almost like she blocked him. Well, not literally blocked him, but she sort of put up a boundary. But behind this boundary, she feels very curious about what he has to say. So I think this is different from the energies I saw last time, because the last time it was like Four of Pentacles, where it seemed like they actually weren't talking. But I feel like they're talking now. And Babyface is trying to explain himself, but I don't think he's doing it very well. And I kind of feel like he's pissing Toni off. But it's interesting. So then I asked about the energy of their relationship right now. They got the Strength card. So they did have, this is better than Netflix. They do have a strong bond of friendship, definitely. Past love too. But here, I think this is, what's that, Rika? I think this is Rika, because this dropped on top of the spread. So she may interfere in this reconnection. And when I was asking if they're going to get back together, I got this. This is the Six of Cups. This is probably one of the best cards to see for old past loves getting back together. But then here is the Two of Pentacles, which is like 50-50. And again, when this Seven of Swords dropped out, it dropped out right on top of this. So I don't know if anyone has seen the video that I've done. I don't know if anyone has seen the video I've done on Toni Braxton and Babyface, but I saw that Rika, either she is a magical practitioner or she pays somebody to do work for her. But I feel like she's trying to butt in on this. I feel like she definitely is trying to butt in on this. And when I ask if they'll get back together, I think there's going to be another marriage in Babyface's cards, but I'm not sure if it's going to be with Toni. So that's now that Rika is coming up. I want to ask briefly questions about her, because when I see that people practice magic, I don't like to talk about them. Are they still dating? Is he still dating Rika? Is she still in the picture? Like, it kind of feels like a tug of war, except that Toni's not fighting for Babyface. She's just there. He wants her, but she's just there, you know? But I feel like Rika sees it as a tug of war. So you think they're still dating? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, she either pays somebody or she practices herself. Oh my gosh, Babyface looks like one of my dad's friends. Interesting, man. So I do think that they're still dating. They have the son when asked. I do think that they're still dating and they're still in like a nice honeymoon phase. But look at this energy. Look at this energy. I think whatever she tried to put on him, it's gonna backfire. I don't know what she's going to do after that, but I think whatever she's working with is going to backfire. And with him, his energy feels like he wants to go already. Hi, Myra. It feels like he wants to go already. Whenever I see this Three of Wands in a relationship, this tells me that somebody is ready to move on. They're ready for the next adventure. And this Knight of Swords is very fast moving. So he's traveling to somebody else. Hey Myra, you're so sweet. Let me wave to you. He's traveling to somewhere else. Whether that's Toni or not, I don't know. But it feels like even though they're still together and things are cool, it's almost like he's trying to run away from her. Whereas with Rika, so I feel like they're together, but I'm not sure if they're in the same place right now because she feels lonely. She feels lonely. Interesting. Let me ask another question. No, she's not pregnant. Not right now. And it's like a hell no, she's not pregnant. Like hell no, she's not. But she feels lonely. Even though like there's this sunny thing going on with their relationship. Hi, Kay Nicole. She doesn't feel like he's there in the relationship, and it makes sense because he's looking at somebody else. He's looking at someone else. Let's see. Yeah, I keep getting that he's looking to the future. He's already turning his back on her. Damn. Okay. Yeah, so I think I said that in the video that they wouldn't be together for some time. Oh, that's what it was, because she's going to show her true colors. That's what it was. Okay. Okay, I think I answered everything about that. That's interesting. It's so interesting how people, so this kind of reminds me of how people can like be on social media and say like, this is my man, this is my girl, I love her so much, da da da, but then they have all that drama happening behind the scenes. That's what that reminds me of. I don't know if they have social media, but that's exactly what